Our man Ronaldo is going out big, sad. This is obviously, I think whoever does his PR or whoever like advises him or just lets him go on these shows where they interview him, they need to stop. I mean, obviously, I think we all kind of extracted. We all saw like some of the big talking points that came out where he was saying that Saudi's not a good league, that he's the top goal scorer even more than all these young animals like Erling Haaland and yada. So he's like propping himself up, acting like the Saudi league and the Saudi league goals are legitimate when, I mean, let's be real. I mean, no disrespect, they are a new league. They're just not at the level. But let's just see some examples, and we're just going to show stills here of the big man himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. This was an interview, I believe, that he was doing, and again, I don't. Dang, man, does it? At what point does it begin to hurt his legacy? In your eyes only. Again, in soccer, I think he's a solidified minimum top 5 player. Again, some people have him, 2. Some people have him 1. Some people whatever. I think top 5, insanely generous, right? Very, very good. Top 5 of all time football player. But like for you, does it affect the way that you see him? Again, let's just see it. Let's just see what he says. Okay, so it was Cristiano Ronaldo. Saudi League is not worse than League One. So he's saying Saudi League is already better than League One right now. So who was it? League One, League On, Lionel Messi, right? So I think everybody kind of drilled down to like, oh, clearly Messi has a vacation home at Cristiano Ronaldo's head. And he's been using it because now he's taking a more leisure approach to his football. So he's just there, and he's occupying that space right now as we speak, right? Let's just see the rest. I was the best goal scorer this season. Imagine being young animals like Haaland. I'm proud, and I'll be 39 soon. My brother in Christ, you did have the most goals, but that's like if you played Sunday League and you had the most goals. That's not top flight competitive football goals. It's just not. There's levels to it. Let's be for real. The Saudi League, let them do their project. Now, I'm not going to hate on their project. Let them do their project. It's not at that level. Let's be for real. And then I like when people doubt me again and again, and then I'll be successful. I don't get affected by criticism. Again, he just wants to outrun somebody that he's never going to outrun, no matter. He's in phenomenal shape. He stays in phenomenal shape. He stays hungry. He's a mentality monster. But athletes have a problem because they got to where they are. They're extremely successful having that mentality. Having this confidence to be the best that gets them to the top, but that won't let them acknowledge when they're not. And that's kind of where he's at, and he's trying to outrun Father Time, and he's not going to. Father Time catches us all, and it's already caught him some, and he's trying to still, do his thing. The Saudi League is paying him a bag. Get it? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not disputing that, but again, that he goes for League On, it's because Lionel Messi was there. All right, so. It makes it sad. And then you see, it's one of those things where it's like the right message, but the wrong messenger, because he also says the thing about, I'm going to show you the quote, but he talks about ceremonies and how they're losing credibility, right? And again, let's take a quick peek at it. And this is, I saw it in goal, obviously, as you can see there. It's not to say that Messi didn't deserve it, or Haaland, or even Mbappe, but the numbers are there, and the numbers don't deceive. But there's also context to those numbers, and it'd be so dumb for us to pretend like there isn't. And again, he's saying that these awards are losing credibility. Obviously, in quotes, he didn't say in quotes, because Messi won it. and he didn't deserve it. I mean, you can say he's not saying. He can say he's not saying that. He's saying that. Like, let's just keep it 100. And then I think the last one that you're thinking, okay, you're doing all these things, you're saying all these things, you're showing me all these quotes, but you know what? I honestly think that it's because, the Saudi League is paying him a bag, and he's just doing his best, and he is just representing the league. And then you see this, and then you see this. The Ballon d'Or hits different when it's earned, and obviously saying he earned all of his, others didn't, aka Messi. Paid for by Cristiano Ronaldo. Paid for by Cristiano. This man went out and paid. This man went to his assistant, went to whoever, and paid somebody, and is paying a team to create memes to support his legacy. I think he's taken it too far. Obviously, he's taken it too far. And again, I'm not saying that it does affect his legacy, but in my eyes, it does ding it a bit. You know what I'm saying? It does ding it a bit. And he hasn't done anything criminal. It's just, you see these sports figures as like grandeur. You know what I'm saying? You see them bigger. You see them, they are something else because they are that fucking good. And then for them to do something, let's be honest, as pathetic as this, it just sucks, man. It just sucks. And I think for the longest time too, and when him and Messi had that picture where they were playing chess and it was a fucking great picture, I was like, you know what? They're pitted as rivals, but they have a mutual respect, and they're kind of showing the way. And now Cristiano Ronaldo does this, and it's like, fuck, man. Listen, you can say a lot of things about whether Maradona would have done this, Pele, in his older age, yada yada yada. It just wasn't like this, man, and it's going out sad. But let me know what you think. Do you think that he's justified, that he's kind of just helping out his narrative, or do you think that this is petty and sad and he should stop? But again, let me know what you think.